Hello, this is Scott Steingraber, owner and winemaker here at Kriselle Cellars. I am really glad to be able to talk with you today a little bit about some of the wines that we've paired with Anna's creation. But first of all, I want to thank Anna for including us in the Sweet Beet Supper Club. It is something that we feel honored to be able to both pair with Anna's creations as well as share those wines with you. But first, I'm going to start out and tell you a little bit about Kriselle Cellars. I know that many of you have been out here, so I won't get into too much detail, but I know that some of you have not, and a little bit about where we're at. We're in the north end of the Rogue Valley. The Upper Rogue Wine Trail is our trail up here. We're very close to the Table Rocks, about 1 mile north of the Upper Table Rock. And we're located along the banks of the Rogue River, which is on the east end of our property. We've got about 25 acres of grape varieties planted here. Most of them are Bordeaux varieties, those grapes thrive with our rocky soils and certainly our hot temperatures that we get at this end of the valley. We grow Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Malbec, but not just Bordeaux's exclusively, as we have a little bit of Sangiovese, an Italian variety, and some Tempranillo, Spanish variety. I invite you to come out and see us here at Kriselle Cellars. We've got a tasting room located just off of Modoc Road, and a wonderful vineyard that kind of wraps around the building here. Well, now to the thing that everybody's really interested in, and the wines and the wine pairings. We start off today with a Sauvignon Blanc, and it is paired with the dates. The Sauvignon Blanc is a very crisp wine, and we make it to really emphasize a lot of the citrusy notes. There's some lime zest, some lemon, some grapefruit, and it's well balanced. But that crispness is something that is certainly a quality that will pair very well with the dates. For your second course, we've got a Viognier, and that is paired with your salad. The Viognier is made in a style that emphasizes more of the tropical type of fruit characteristics, more along the lines of banana and mango and papaya. But there's a little bit, I think you'll probably find a little bit of pineapple in there as well. And it's a wine that does very well on our property as well, but you can also find it in many places planted in around the valley. So it's a variety that does very well in the Rogue Valley, and I can certainly agree that our property here does suit that variety. The third pairing that you have is a red blend called Ditani. Ditani is a Tacoma Indian word for the Table Rocks. It meant the rock above in their language, and we honor them with certainly a beautiful rendition of a Bordeaux blend with a little bit of a twist. The base of this wine is Cabernet Sauvignon. The base of it is Cabernet Franc, but it's also blended with Cabernet Sauvignon, Malbec, and Merlot. And then the twist with this wine is that we've included a little bit of Tempranillo, which is not a Bordeaux variety at all. It's a Spanish variety, but it graces the wine with a beautiful, nice, long-lasting finish and a bit of spicy notes to it as well. This wine is paired with the stuffed pork chop And I've had pork with this Tawny many times, and I know that it's a wonderful pairing. The vintage on this is a 2016. The last wine that you've had this evening is our port style wine, and it's paired with dessert with chocolate pecan pie, and this wine is our first rendition of port. In fact, this is the world premiere of this port. We use Tempranillo as the base for the wine, and then we used Cabernet Sauvignon as the fortification wine. So we made brandy, distilled the Cabernet Sauvignon, made brandy from that, and then paired the two, Cabernet Sauvignon with the Tempranillo. It's a ruby port style wine, and it is just really kind of a fun thing to pair up with this dessert. The last thing I'd like to say is we certainly would love to see your faces out here, and we've got wine tasting and are open from 11 to 5:30 each day, and would love to see you out. Goodbye and enjoy your dinner.